But anyways, man, what's good, YouTube, man? It's your boy. Did you miss me? It's your boy, man, J. Willie Silly, man, a.k.a. Mr. Take It Easy. For you end up like Beezy, man. Make sure y'all follow my Twitch, man. Subscribe to my second channel. Everything you know about your boy, Jay. It's in the description down below. Oh, it's your baby. Oh, my God. We got She Fell for her best friend's baby daddy. Then he killed her over $70. That right there, man. I mean, I'm going to keep it real with you. The most snakiest thing that you can do is talk to your... See, like I said, I told you, the weirdest, and I'm going to say this, the weirdest people I've ever met in my life were my friends. You know what I'm saying? Were the people I thought were my friends, bro. I cut off so many people, bro. You know what I mean? That's how I feel with only 2 friends, bro. I mean, it's like motherfuckers just keep getting weirder and weirder every about a minute. I'm like a group I started off with, you know what I mean? It's not the group I'm with. You know what I mean? Because it's just like I said, bro. You do one thing to me, I'm a one-hitter quitter. You know what I mean? You do one thing to me, you know what I'm saying? You're done. I'm not, I forgive you, bro. You just can't be with me, bro. You know what I mean? It's a one-hitter quitter. So it's like the weirdest thing that I feel like you can do, and like I said, I'm not saying she weird, but it's just kind of weird, is to go out with your friend's ex. You know what I'm saying? That's the weirdest thing. It's like, why you gotta go out with her ex? You know what I mean? Why you gotta go out with her baby daddy? Out of all the men in the world, why you gotta go after her? That's why I just feel like it just be on some weird junk. Out of all the women in the world, you know what I'm saying? You gotta go after my... I don't even care about it. It's just the principle, bro. Like, why you want to be with somebody that I was with, bro? You know what I'm saying? It's just the principle. I don't give a dang about her. It's about you. It's the principle, bro. I'll never in my life do that junk. You know what I mean? That's like me going out with Keon Whitney. You know what I'm saying? Like his girl used to be Whitney. It's like me going out with Whitney. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you ain't with it no more. Bro, that was still his girl, bro. That's just weird, bro. You know what I mean? It's like me going out with Whit. Hey, Whit, what going on, son? I mean, you seeing me and Whit together, you know what I'm saying? Bro, I bet you Keon be looking like, bro, you weird, bro. Keon cut my butt off. I'll cut myself off, too, if I did that weird junk. That junk is weird, bro. Leave your partner exes alone, bro. Go get a girl. You know what I'm saying? That junk weird, bro. Don't try to make no rationality. Don't try to make it, you know what I mean, cool and all that. That junk weird, bro.
I'm really a criminal trying not to be one. I've been arrested for 26 violent...
Yeah, you're just stupid. You're a fool. You know what I mean? I'm really a criminal. I'm not trying to be one. Why are you telling us that? I don't understand why people brag about stuff like that. You're a fool. You know what I'm saying? You're just a fool. That's all it is. You're not scary. You're just a fool. You know what I mean? I've been arrested for 26 violent felonies. You see this fool? You know what I mean? You're just a fool. You know, you don't know how to act. You know what I mean? I'm really a criminal. You know what I'm saying? I'm really a criminal. Okay, cool. You're a criminal? Okay, cool. Just a fool. That's what you are. You're a freaking fool. Y'all hear this fool?
I'm really a criminal trying not to be one. I've been arrested for 26 violent felonies.
Oh my God.
All violent.
Who are you fighting?
Everyone. I love to fight. It's my favorite thing to do. That is...
I promise you, you will not fight me. You know what I'm saying? I can promise you. Now, I mean, if you come and fight me, I promise you won't like fight no more. You know what I'm saying? You won't like fight no more. I promise you that. I can promise you. You know what I mean? I'm going to show you how real, not violent you is. Come and fight me. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you how real. I'm going to box you. I'm going to box your head off for 3 straight minutes. You know what I'm saying? Fight me. Well, I like dudes like this. I like fighting people that know how to fight. I like fighting people that think they know how to fight. Yeah, you fight these little regular street dudes. Come fight me. You know what I'm saying? Let me go and box your head off. You know what I'm saying? Run your butt around for 3 straight minutes, and I'm not going to stop. See, one thing about me, I do rounds. You know what I'm saying? We ain't fighting for 30 seconds. I'm going to tell you that right now. Like, if you fight against me, bro, you know, a real boxing game, you fight against a boxing game, we ain't fighting for 30 seconds. You know, a regular street fight, they end for like 30 seconds. Mother, we going to fight for 3 minutes. We going around. So all that little jab, nah, we ain't fighting for 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? We fighting for minutes.
My problem.
On Mother's Day in 2020,
I'ma tie your butt out.
20-year-old Wilana Bibbs was at her boyfriend's mother's.
So don't think we just finna fight for 30 seconds.
She called her mother
Better think
multiple
twice.
times that morning, but her mother was at work and missed every single one.
She called me about 4 times in a row, like back to back to back to back. So
I mean, that's why you got to be by your phone. I mean, be by your phone. I don't understand why people don't answer their phone. Be by your phone, bro. You need to answer your phone, bro. Ain't gonna lie, my mama pissed me off with that junk. Never answer her phone. You buy your phone?
But that would have probably been her last calls trying to get to me. And I'm real sick about it. She said, hey, Ma, happy Mother's Day. I love you and appreciate you for everything you do. Love, Bud, call me. And she told me to call her.
By the time her mother called back, Willana had already been shot by her own boyfriend, Justin Wright, who she had been in a relationship with for just a few months. And reportedly, the argument that caused all of it was over $70. Just 1 month before, this guy had bragged about being violent and having 26 felonies in an interview.
And I'm one of those people that really stand.
You are
on
not
what
a
I
true
believe.
light-skinned person because they don't be
not.
trying to get dirty
Listen, I
and
am
fight.
light-skinned with dark-skinned tendencies.
Okay, I got you.
I don't act nothing like anybody else that look like me.
I
like
follow
to fight.
you.
I do all bad things on accident, but it's because I stand for things though. So
Now, what was known about it at the
I'm
time
not gonna lie, I don't believe you got 26 felonies. I'm gonna just keep it real. One thing I'm gonna just keep it real. I don't believe nothing nobody says. I'm not saying you a liar, but I don't believe people at all, bro. I don't believe you got 26 felonies. I'm gonna just keep it a be easy with you. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, you know what I'm saying? I don't believe nobody at all. I used to work with this one dude, bro. This when I was smoking weed at the time. And I'm telling you, I could just tell bro was like, not trying to speak bad. I told you, bro, you could just tell when somebody faking. You know what I'm saying? You could just tell when somebody are goofy. Bro talking about he sell weed and all that. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right, tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Bring me up a bag of little weed, you know what I'm saying? You know, said he sell weed, sell plus, talking about all this weed he got. Know what I mean? Next day, I was just trying to see. I came back. Next day, I was just trying to see if he had the dope on him. You know what I'm saying? Bro ain't never brought the dope. But you got all the weed and all that. You showing me all pictures of your weed and all that. You seem like you the weed man. You know what I'm saying? You the weed man, right? How you forget a customer? I ain't even asked that mother F. I'm like, look at that mother F. I'm just looking at the mother F. I'm like, let me see if you gonna come to me and remember. You know what I mean? Because you ain't forget mother F. You ain't forget about no customer. You know what I mean? You remember me ask. I don't forget it all. You don't forget about a customer, bro. Mother F just lying about weed. Wanna look like just had that image about him. Mother F don't be living that for real. I'm just trying to tell y'all, bro. I don't believe none. Don't come around me telling your gangster stories, bro. I don't care. I don't care about your felonies or nothing. You play with me, gang, I'm gonna hit you in your jaw. I don't care about your felonies, bro. I don't care about who you killed. Don't come around me talking about that. I'm gonna walk away from you, bro. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. I don't know why dude be trying to tell a story like we're supposed to be scared of something. Mother F, I do not care, bro. I'm gonna walk away from your little goofy stuff, bro. I don't care about you go to jail 50 times. You play with me, I'm gonna hit you in your jaw.
was only a small
Care about none of that,
fraction
bro.
of something much
Care about what you
larger.
did, mother?
Here's the thing.
Play with
The
me,
person who introduced her to him was a
What you
woman
talking
who
about?
had his child, his baby mama named Anne. What's unsettling is that prior to all of this, his baby mama and Willana were close friends. Then, Willana ended up having a relationship with him.
My best friend at the time, she had her own plans with my baby daddy while I was in the hospital, and she decided to not only spend time with him and my child while I was in the hospital, but she decided to actually go ahead and move all her belongings from her apartment into my baby daddy's apartment.
As more came out about this
Dang.
case, every single detail that surfaced made the full picture clearer to
Dang,
look
she
at.
moved in with your baby
Because
daddy.
This love triangle was far more
That's funny.
complicated than it seemed at the surface. Before we get too deep, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe if you find value in these.
This way they try to make it seem normal right
Willana
here.
Bibbs was born on September 11th, 2000, and grew up in Fayetteville, North Carolina. By the time she was 20, she had already moved around enough to know what it meant to build something from nothing.
Baby, I'm just too G for you. Baby, I'm just too straight. I can even roll these beats. Everybody notice me.
She relocated to Atlanta, Georgia to pursue her dream of becoming a singer.
I can tell you got a little something. I can tell you got a little something.
A dream she had carried
Slide us
since
some.
she was young.
Jamaica jerk or something.
Let me be the one for you. Let me be your angel. Let me be the one you believe in. Fuck these slugs, we don't give a fuck. You gotta catch me.
She was not just chasing music. Willana launched her own mink lash business called Lashed by Willie and a
Bro,
clothing line.
God, bro, I didn't even say nothing, bro. What's with these kids, bro? What's with these folks in my chat, bro? Like, couldn't even say nothing, bro. Stop looking at me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you look at my face too much. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. You be looking at my face too much, bro. Look at the video, bro. Freaking this mother was talking about, bro. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even do nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Oh my God, look at Jay's face, man. Look at him, man. Look at him, man. Jay, you so funny. I didn't even do nothing.
He had worked multiple jobs, KFC,
Goofy.
an airport, and at a place called Daddy Yo, all while keeping her eye on where she wanted to go. Her mother, Cassandra Bibbs, described her as a great kid who was always very forgiving, the kind of person who never held anything against anyone. Her family said she was always smiling. Now the
Oh yeah, she definitely haven't been in Georgia for a long time. I can't tell you how many times I passed by Rick Ross' house. She definitely haven't been to Georgia a long time. I can go and tell you that right now. When I used to smoke, my plug used to stay in Fayetteville. You know what I mean? My plug used to stay in Fayetteville. Used to pass by that man house almost every day. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they acting like this over Rick. Y'all know if you in Georgia, you've been in Georgia for a minute, bro. Everybody know where Rick Ross' house is at, bro.
man she met in Atlanta was Justin Lamont Wright, known in the industry as Jay Wright. Justin was 11 years older than Walana. He was based in Atlanta and had built a name for himself in the music industry as a songwriter and producer, and had worked alongside some well-known names in hip-hop.
It's crazy to me how many people are already rich and they don't even know. Being rich is not about the amount of dollars that you accumulate. It's about how you live your life, how you treat other people, and the legacy that you leave behind after you go.
But there was another side of Justin that most people did not know about for a while. He had been arrested for 26 violent felonies.
The mother for
and
one
he was
line.
not quiet about it. He said it himself.
Oh,
in
so we ain't got proof of it, or you just going off what he just said?
violent felonies, and he was not quiet about it. He said it himself in a public interview that he had with Mo Clark. But before Walana was ever in the picture, there was Ann. Ann had been involved with Justin
26
since
felonies?
she was 17 years old.
So I'm using the Instagram camera, and I just wanted to tell you guys to comment.
Who finna let you out with 26 felonies, bro? This ain't no misdemeanors. You talking about felonies? What? Don't even make sense.
On YouTube, so whatever you guys want to know, now is the time.
Mother if out on bond?
Ask me, Jay, Jayla. She talks too. I don't know what's wrong with this guy. Oh, the bills are getting bigger, so let's just not complain. Bye, guys.
And together, they had a daughter named Jayla. She shared publicly what it was like to be in that relationship, the control, the manipulation, and everything she said she endured over the years.
Y'all see that though? But yeah, all the control, the manipulation, but they look so happy on. That's what I be trying to tell y'all. Can y'all get off this social media junk? It's not real, y'all. They're not going to show you the bad. And yet you comparing your relationship to theirs. Of course you're going to see nothing but smiles. Of course they're going to put the good in your face. That's what I'm saying. And then you compare. It's not real life. It's not. It's a lot of these relationships, you know what I'm saying? They're not genuinely happy. When you're on social media, do you see somebody having a bad day? I'm asking you because I ain't got it. So when you're on TikTok and when you're on Instagram, do you ever see somebody having a bad day? Do you ever see somebody being real about how they day going? They struggling or something? You'll never see it, do you? You see everybody having a good time. Everybody rich on social media. Everybody got money on social media. Everybody got motion on social media. Ain't one, you know what I'm saying? Ain't one person ain't got no money on social media. Everybody got nice cars, nice shoes, nice clothes. You know what I mean? A nice house. Everybody rich on social media. Everybody happy. Dang. You know what I'm saying? Not one of y'all, none of y'all unhappy. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be renting cars, all type of stuff. Bro, I had a homie, y'all. And I ain't gonna even say bro name. I knew, like, people always used to ask me, like, dang, Jay, bro, we mess with you, bro. We just don't mess with your homie. You know what I'm saying? I had this little one homie. I don't even know why I used to hang around, bro. Crazy. But we was posted up in the neighborhood. It was me, bro. I ain't gonna say his name, and then my partner that died, my boy Spaz, Long Little Spaz. But we was all posted up. I'm gonna tell y'all what this man did, man. This man pulled out a fake cash, stack of cash, bro. You know what I mean? Out of his pocket. Bro had fake cash on him, bro. Fake cash. Y'all know y'all can have fake cash. You can buy fake cash, bro. You can buy it, make it look like it. Bro had fake cash on it. You don't even know how I'm looking at bro like this. Oh, that just made me so mad. Bro pulled out fake cash. I'm looking at him like that. He like, bro, this fake cash? Yet you posing on Instagram like it's real? That's all I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. It's called that fake lifestyle that I'm trying to tell y'all about, bro. Whole time he got fake cash in real life, but on social media he posing like it's real. So you'll make it you on the phone would think that that's real money. Whole time fake cash. Whole time you'll think that it's his jewelry. These motherfuckers sharing jewelry. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying, y'all. I seen it in real time. How fake motherfuckers is, bro. This is my homie. This is my real life homie, gang. We in the dang suburbs. We on live. Bro just got in a fight. Bro just got in a fight in school and all that. Every time bro used to get punished too. Every time bro got in a fight, I never say his name, bro. Every time bro got in a fight, I'm gonna let y'all be. Every time bro got in a fight, he always go live on Instagram. So everybody already knew me when I showed my face. You know what I'm saying? So my partners in the comments say, hey, bro, get out. Come on, Jay, bro. Ain't got nothing to do with you. So I'm showing the houses where we at. You know, we in the suburbs with it. Ain't tweaking about it. I know me. I'm showing the houses in the background. Bro, pull down the phone. This motherfucker want to act like we in the hood, G. You know what I'm saying? He like, bro, just pull down the phone a little bit. I'm looking at bro like this. We posted in the suburb. You know, I'm showing the suburb, bro. I don't care what's going on. I'm showing the big house. You feel me? Bro, pull down the freaking... Put down the phone. He didn't want him to see the big houses in the background. He didn't want them to know that we live in the suburb.
Together, they had a daughter named
I'm a real
Jayla.
motherfucker. I don't give a dang about me living in the suburb. I bust your head open. You know what I'm saying? I know me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't be giving it up. Front where I'm at. In the suburb with nobody gonna play with me. That's how I'm rocking. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker right there.
Publicly what it was like to be in that relationship.
He ain't around,
The
man.
control, the manipulation, and everything she said she endured over the years.
No, fake, bud. Motherfucker be fake, bud. That's why I say y'all delete that junk. Delete social media, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. It's all an illusion. That junk ain't real. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. Seen that junk firsthand, bro. Tell y'all, bro. He ain't start. Look at him. Look at it. They were just happy, though. Well, she put that on social media, shit. He'll stand with him, though, after getting you.
Whipping me, he's drugging me, he hacked my Instagram, he was pretending to be me selling the page. This is a screenshot of a post that he posted, and people were actually sending him money just simply thinking that they were buying the page off of me.
Wow.
And on top of that, he left my PayPal balance thousands of dollars negative, not to mention what he did with my credit score and a whole bunch of other stuff. This is how I look like after he strangled me to the point where he permanently damaged my vocal cords to the point where I still can't sing the same. He choked me out so bad I pissed myself, and then he at gunpoint forced me to drink my piss on some R. Kelly stuff, and R. Kelly was a mentor of his when he was younger. This is another picture of what I looked like when I escaped and he was trying to kill me.
In March 2020, Anne visited Justin with their daughter while he was incarcerated.
Morning, it is 7 a.m. I just got Jayla in the car. Jayla, say hi.
You visiting him? Man, F that mother. What the freak is you talking about? Mother, what the freak? You visiting him? What, you finna stay with him or something? Give a dang about, man, F that mother. You know what I'm saying? The freak is you talking about? F that mother. Going back to freaking visit him. For what?
Hi. I'm gonna let you guys know how it goes.
I mean, you want to keep getting beat down, keep getting beat down. Nervous and excited.
You ready to see Dada?
Anne had her own music aspirations, and Justin had made her promises, the same kind of promises he eventually made Wilana. By the time Wilana came to Atlanta, she and Anne crossed paths through mutual connections and shared spaces. According to reports, the two became close friends, the kind who did everything together, traveled together, and looked out for each other. According to Anne's account, her daughter Jayla was turning 2, and she needed someone to do Jayla's hair, so she reached out to Wilana. That was the day Wilana met both Jayla and Justin for the first time. Anne shared her own account of what life looked like inside that apartment during the period when both she and Wilana were in Justin's world. She described the level of control Justin had maintained over her and described the moment she found her window to get out.
My best friend at the time, she had her own plans with my baby daddy while I was in the hospital, and she decided to not only spend time with him and my child while I was in the hospital, but she decided to actually go ahead and move all her belongings from her apartment into my baby daddy's apartment, and they decided that they were
why are you telling us this? You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I mean, that's one thing I like about y'all, though. You know, tell all your business. You know what I mean? You tell it all. Why are you telling us this for, you know? I mean, that's what's wrong with y'all. Just so freaking, so open. You know what I mean? Telling us for what? Why you telling us? Why do I know this for? You know what I mean? I don't even know you from a can of paint. Who are you? You know what I'm saying? But just telling me all your business, right? You know what I'm saying? People ain't got to search for you. No, you just tell it all. You know what I mean? Just sit back and watch the show. Look at him, built like a sack of lawn.
to be together. So as I'm leaving from the hospital and I'm coming home, she is now, I don't even know what to call it. So at this point, along with all the abuse I endured for him, it was time to get an exit strategy together and get the fuck.
And I'm gonna keep it real with you, man. See, that's why and that's another thing I'm gonna go and say. I don't like all that freaking keep venting, man. You better vent to a therapist, man. Vent to God. You know what I'm saying? But you can't vent to God because a lot of y'all don't have God. A lot of people be like, I got God. How you got God? You ain't got God. You don't spend time with God enough to tell you got God. You feel me? So yeah, man, you know, you better vent to a therapist. They got therapy. You know what I'm saying? But now I realize that though. I ain't gonna lie to you. See, I got God, bro. So I ain't gonna lie. That jump be easy for me, bro. Like, you know what I mean? When I go through things, y'all, I got this underwomen peace and underwomen joy I have, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. So it's like I get through anything. But most of y'all ain't got God. So you gotta do this. You know what I mean? Because you don't know how to cope. That's why you gotta smoke that weed because you're stressing. You know what I mean? You feel me? I'm stressing, gotta smoke the blunt. That's your God right there, that dang blunt. You don't know how to function without the weed. You know what I mean? Without the weed, I'm stressing, man. I gotta smoke the blunt. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the blunt. You know how pathetic that is? You gotta smoke a blunt for you to feel stable. You know what I mean? You gotta smoke a blunt to feel good. You can't even feel stable. You can't even function without weed. Mother effer don't even know he's smoking chemicals. You know what I mean? A dumb mother effer. You're not even really smoking weed. Mother effer, you smoking chemicals. You know what I mean? Mother effer, you ain't supposed to cough with smoking, stupid mother effer. Man, look, man, I ain't finna get into that discussion. What I was finna say, man, you gotta take that red. Hold on, let me see something. Hey, look, you gotta take all that off, man. I'm not hypnotized by, you know, by all the little red junk and all the makeup and all that. Like I said, you get with me, shout out. I'm gonna have to see your face first and foremost. I don't care. See, one thing about a dude, if a dude ugly, he ugly. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, bro, you be looking totally different without that makeup. I do not, bro. I'm sorry, bro. You can wear makeup. You can wear makeup, bro. I ain't against no girl not wearing makeup. Bro, dang, wearing makeup all the time, bro. The girls back then in the 20s and 30s, they won't wear makeup, bro. All the dang weave and all that junk, man. She look good, does she gonna look good with that dang makeup in her face?
Came up with the bright idea.
Hey, whatever this name is, Vilgun Bird, whatever your name is, man. Yeah, man. Vilgun Bird, man.
That he was going to force me to write a suicide letter, and then he's going to
see that makeup on my face?
All of my antidepressant medication at the time, and in his hopes, he thought that it was going to make me.
She got makeup on her face.
The God that I serve, my Lord Jesus Christ. I'm still here. I was living in Atlanta at the time, so thankfully somebody broke into his car and he had to go to the garage to figure out what was going on. So the opportunity that he went to check on the car and Shorty
she looked decent though, for sure.
That is the opportunity that I took to get the fuck from round there. No clothes, nothing. I'm telling you, to this day, I literally...
Like, she looked decent, for sure. It's just that red junk, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's that red junk, bro. That's what's throwing me off. She looked decent. Just the red junk, bro. You know what I mean? The red junk. She definitely looked decent, though. You gotta take that red junk off her face, though. That red junk is throwing me off.
Me on Instagram a couple years ago that came to this call to get me because when I ran out butt-ass naked into a Costco. Butt-ass. I'm talking about booty butt naked. But... I didn't care about being naked. I just cared about leaving that apartment and being alive and getting help. I couldn't leave with my baby because I knew for a fucking fact I knew for a fact if I left with my baby, he would have shot me. Now, I know that sounds crazy, but I know for a fact if I would have left with my baby, there's nothing on the face of this earth that man loved more than I don't know what, but that little girl that I had. And I just knew, get yourself some help and then come back and you'll be able to get your baby.
This is Willana Bibbs. At this time we were living together. We had gone out in Atlanta. And just pay close attention to one small detail here. You see this wig over here, this blonde wig over here on my head right here. Here's the wig again, except it's on her head and not mine. That's my roommate,
Sharon wig.
my baby daddy, and my child screaming of pain in the corner. And I couldn't help her because I used to get tied up to the couch. Oh God. They used to have so much fun together while I was being tortured, and she would be laughing about it. And my daughter witnessed all of it at the age of 2. She even went vegan, which is ironic because Shanice and Olivia are vegan. And I was forced to be vegan for 4 years. As an African, do you know how I had daddies?
Now, Justin was also putting out his own version of events on social media around this time. He posted a series of Instagram story posts accusing Anne of lying about the abuse, claiming she had helped someone rob him, and accusing her of filing false charges against him. He framed himself as the one being targeted. In May 2021, a few months after Willana and Justin got into a
I don't know who telling the
relationship,
truth.
Justin, Willana, and his daughter Jayla drove up from Atlanta to Davenport, Iowa to visit family. The trip was for a birthday party for one of Justin's relatives. They were staying at his mother's house at 1503 Calvin Street. Willana's mother, Cassandra, had reportedly purchased a plane ticket for Willana to come home for Mother's Day weekend, but Justin's mother intervened and convinced Willana to stay in Iowa instead. On the morning of Mother's Day, May 9th, 2021, Willana sent her mother a text. She wrote,
She said, hey, Ma, happy Mother's Day. I love you and appreciate you for everything you do. Love, Bud, call me. And she told me to call her.
Cassandra was at work, so when Willana tried to reach her, she missed the calls.
She called me about 4 times in a row, like back to back to back to back.
That same day, Willana's dad, Maurice, sent a text message to Justin's mother, expressing concern for his daughter's safety. He mentioned that her friend from North Carolina had informed him of another incident involving Justin chasing Willana, but said he didn't want to get into it as their relationship was toxic. His main concern was that Willana hadn't responded to his messages all day and her location was unclear. He never got the response he needed, because around 1:25 p.m. on the afternoon of May 9th, Davenport police responded to a disturbance call at 1503 Calvin Street. Officers arrived and found Willana. She had been shot by Justin and was pronounced deceased at the scene. Reportedly, what set off the altercation, which escalated, was over $70. He had accused Willana of taking money from him, but she denied it. Justin Wright was taken into custody and booked into Scott County Jail.
Justin Wright of Atlanta is facing first-degree murder charges. He's accused of killing 20-year-old Willana Bibbs of North Carolina. We've learned that Wright collaborates with well-known rap artists Rick Ross, DJ Khaled, Bow Wow, and Gucci Mane. He was reportedly mentored by R. Kelly as a teenager. Officers were called to Calvin Street and 13th for a domestic disturbance last Sunday. When officers got there, they found Bibbs shot. She was pronounced dead at the scene. He's being held in Scott County Jail on a...
The Davenport Police Department released an official statement confirming the incident and Justin's arrest. Bond was set at $500,000, and he pleaded not guilty. While Justin was in that jail cell, the rest of the world was just finding out what had happened to Willana. A former co-worker of Willana's posted a tribute that same day, describing her as always a good friend to everyone she worked with, always joking, always joyful, a nice person who would be truly missed. A family member of Willana wrote, "You took our baby, and your mama helped you. You took a part of me that I can never get back. My family will never be the same. I loathe you for what you did to my family. Yesterday you didn't have to harm her. You're weak. You took her all the way to Iowa and harmed her on Mother's Day. You brainwashed and manipulated my cousin and tried to turn her against us. I hate that she loved you. I hate that she ever met you. Maurice sent a second message to Justin's mother. He wrote, "So all this time you haven't reached out to me, but you had a lot to say weeks ago. This makes me think you helped your sick son. I hope he gets tortured every day in prison, and nothing but the absolute worst." Just 1 month before all of this happened, Justin, Ann, and Wilana had all gone together to a live interview hosted by Mo Clark for the Post Up Show. The three of them looked completely fine and cordial. Nothing about that footage suggested what was happening or what was coming. He said it plainly in that interview. 26 violent felony arrests, that he loved to fight, and that if he had to go to jail behind it, he stood on that. After the incident, Ann spoke about that period, about what was really happening while all three of them seemed to be getting along with each other. Mo Clark, who had hosted that interview, posted the day after Wilana's passing. She said she was saddened to learn that one of her recent guests had lost her life on Mother's Day at the age of 20. She described Wilana as an artist from North Carolina who had just started working with her makeup and accessory lines, and she noted the painful irony that the same man who brought Wilana onto her show and introduced them was the same man now in police custody for her passing. While Wilana's family was grieving, something else was happening online, and it complicated the public narrative around Wilana in a way that her family could not let go unanswered. Ann posted a video on social media talking about her own experience with Justin, what she said she endured, and her account of what had happened. In doing so, she had included details about Wilana in a way that Wilana's family said was unfair. Wilana's family posted a series of responses laying out their position, that Ann had been the one to introduce Wilana to Justin, that Wilana was an innocent young woman who got pulled into a situation she did not fully understand.
Look, ain't nobody making you go out with, ain't nobody making you, you know what I'm saying, go out with nobody. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. I mean, she chose to go out with Justin. I mean, you know, she chose to go out. And I'm pretty sure she got warnings before she went out with bro. I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, that what's her name was trying to tell her about, because she was with him first. You know what I'm saying? So I'm pretty sure Ann, whoever, was trying to tell her about what not was trying to tell her, but actually, you know how best friends is when it comes to, you know, talking about a dude and all that. You know, I know for certain that Ann was telling you about Justin. You know what I'm saying? And you still went behind, you know, and like I said, RP to you, bro, but, you know, hey, things happen when you don't take heed, bro. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure you heard all the things about Justin and then you turned around and go after him. Turned around and go out with him. I know she told you things that Justin did to her. I know you wasn't just oblivious to what was going on. I know you just wasn't oblivious to who Justin was. She told you exactly who Justin was, and yet you went. You know, women be thinking they're different. Well, he did that to you, but he not going to do that to me. Okay.
And that using Wilana's name in that way, while she could no longer speak for herself, was something they would not allow to go unchallenged. And then an audio surfaced. It was a recording, reportedly of Ann, admitting that she had been the one to make the introduction, and that the reason she did it was to help herself regain custody of Jayla.
Let me ask you this. So he wanted both y'all to be his what? Girlfriends?
No, he wanted me to be his wife and not to be his girlfriend. And then we had to find 2 or 3 other girls. That's what we were working on. But I didn't have a phone, so every time we would go out, he would give me his phone to go get a girl's number if he thought she was attractive.
Why would you set Wilana up with him?
The plan was to get, Wilana's plan was to get my daughter back. She said, let's get him comfortable. Me and Wilana were stripping together.
Yeah, I knew that.
Stripping.
So Wilana's plan was, and instead of trying to call DCF, because she watched me struggle to try to get my daughter back every day, he wanted a polygamous relationship with 6 women.
But they all had to be young and he wanted them to be submissive.
Yes, and young. That's the key word.
Yeah.
Young. He would go out, he would give
I mean, how can I feel sorry for you and you're you choosing to deal with this? I can't feel sorry for you. It's trauma, man. I'm telling you. Their moms were thoughts. You know what I'm saying? Dude, Jay, man, you ain't got to say that, man. You know, she's dead and all that. I'm telling you, man. Mothers was girls that grow up to be this way, bro. Seeing a thought mother. whether you want to admit it or not, they seen Ma Dukes getting cheeks busted open. They seen Ma Dukes stripping for some change. They seen Ma Dukes getting that butt busted open for some change. They seen it. Mom bringing in different type of women in the men in the house. They seen all that when they was little, so they thinking it's okay. Mama did it. Mama been a hoe, so why can't I be a hoe? That's the realest woman she know. In her world, her mama. Her mama did it, so I'm going to do it. Mama was a hoe, so I'm going to be a hoe. And guess what? She going to have a baby, and get what? That little baby going to be a hoe. A future hoe. In the making. You know what I'm saying? Generational curses. I'm trying to tell you, it's a such thing called generational curses. I'm telling you, most of everything starts from home, and y'all probably think I'm trying to be funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just being real. What kids see is usually what they model, bro. Trying to tell you. You know what I mean? Trying to tell you, bro. That's why you got to be a real good example for your kids, bro. Know what I mean? Like I said, you got some kids that, you know what I mean, that skirt off the lot and do their own thing, even if they had good parents, but that's I'm not gonna say it's a rare occasion, but that's less likely to really happen. You know what I'm saying? Than to a girl or a boy to be raised up in an unstable household, you know what I'm saying, and become unstable. So parents be a lot to blame, bro, on how their kids end up, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I'm not gonna say, because at the end of the day, you gotta grow up. I'll keep it real with you. You just can't keep blaming on mom and dad about your unstable household. At the end of the day, bro, you gotta grow up. You know what I'm saying? You 20 years old, still blaming mama and daddy about how you is, man. Shut up. You just a fool. Shut your stupid mouth. You just a stupid little boy. You know what I mean? You making choices because mama and daddy, I ain't have my daddy in my life. I didn't have my mom in my life, so that's why I'm like this. Shut your stupid mouth. You just a fool because you a fool. Gotta grow up someday, bro. You're not the only one that grew up in a crazy household and they made something better out themselves. There's people that grew up in a way worse a household than you. You know what I mean? And became better people. I'm telling you, it's literally all about the choices that you make in life, honestly. You know what I mean? She chose to be with an abuser. She ended up dead. You know what I'm saying? It's the choices you make, bro. If she would have never went with Justin, she would have never been with Justin, she would have still been alive. She chose to be with Justin, so guess what? She died for it. Choices, bro. Life is choice driven, bro. Whether you want to admit it or not.
There were also allegations against Anne, stating that her account was false. After seeing a video Anne made, someone stated that they were disgusted by how she accused Willana of stealing her boyfriend, when Anne was reportedly the one recruiting girls for multiple men, including Justin Wright. The person also stated that whenever Anne was confronted, she would allegedly deflect by playing the victim and bring up her daughter. After Justin's arrest, he sat across from a Davenport detective for hours during his interrogation. In that entire time, he talked about everything. He painted himself as someone who was exhausted and misunderstood. From the beginning of that interrogation, Justin was already framing himself as someone who had nothing to do with what had happened. He said he was loading his car to leave when officers showed up. He described the trip, the family birthday party he missed, the relatives in the ICU, all the reasons he had stayed in Davenport longer than planned.
Man, I wish I wouldn't have came back, no.
With you. You're not under arrest right now.
He already went over him. You don't even have to do that.
I'm gonna do it.
Just for your own comfort.
You know how, like, you probably wouldn't want somebody else talking about your jewelry and selling it for you.
Right.
Is that a fair?
I understand. My daughter, I've never been away from my daughter this long.
You know, when it comes to police officers, you know, they're real good boys with police officers. You know, like I said, if you're going to be like that all around. You know what I'm saying? Just be like that. Now, be like that all around, man. You know what I mean? Be like that with police officers. Brag about the 26 felonies. Brag about how you love. Don't be an upright citizen now. You know what I mean? Don't be upright. Y'all be, bro, I'm telling you, bro, these little so-called tough dudes be blowing me, bro. So tough on the streets, but when you get in front of a cop, you a hoe. I'm not saying he a hoe. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is, why you acting so nice now? Why you acting so nice now? But when you on the street, you want to act like a hellraiser? You want to be so gang? You want to be so tough, man? 26 felonies, all type of, man. Want to act like you the biggest gangster and all that. But when you get in front of 12, you fold up like a little goofy? No, be a gangster all across the board then. Be a criminal all across the board then. Don't talk. Don't try to plead your case. Don't talk. I want a lawyer. You know what I'm saying? I want a lawyer. You feel me? Because as y'all say, real criminals and real gangsters don't talk to 12. That's what they say. That's what the super thugs and street thugs say. We don't talk to 12. We don't talk to 5-0. Shoot, y'all be talking to them like a mother ever. Stop it. I seen one of you mother effers cry. I seen one of you mother effers being like, hey, bro, so I don't know how many of y'all super thugs I seen snitch. Y'all pathetic. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that little fake old, man. I told you, bro. I'm going to say it again. I said it before and I'm going to say it again. You want to find the most goofiest people? Go look in the dang streets. Those are the most fakest and goofiest people on this planet Earth. I'm telling you right now. But yet they try to act like they the realest. Be snitching and everything. Doing all type of stuff. Look how you live, bro. But you supposed to be real. Please stop it. F12. They get you inside the interrogation room. You don't say F12 then. You be pleading for 12. I ain't trying to go to jail, man. What can I do to get out of this situation? I thought it was F12. Be F12 then. You know what I'm saying? You plead with 12 in that interrogation room.
The two did like some place called like PlayStation or something.
Look, he sounds so different now. He sounds so different. That guy that I heard in that interview, you don't sound like that no more. You sound such like a nice guy, man. You really is a nice guy. You just trying to prove something. Like I said, I know. It's a lot of guys like you out here. It's most of these guys out here just trying to prove something to themselves, trying to rack up a freaking felony, trying to rack up a freaking criminal background so you can feel like you just tough. It's a lot of these cats out here. They get in trouble on purpose, bro, just to feel like they tough. Take mug shots. They feel like they tough. Want to prove something to themselves. Whole time you're not even like that. Not even like that, bro. You just trying to prove yourself to other people and prove yourself to yourself. So this little fake old little goofy world that we living in, try to make it seem like in order for you to be real, you got to get a rap sheet. So you try to get in trouble on purpose and build a rap sheet. You know what I'm saying? To make yourself feel like you're real, but the whole time you a fool. way this world think is not reality at all. You're a fool. Nobody wants to be like you. Nobody applies you other than fools.
PlayStation or something like that.
Freak one up.
So I went there.
The trampolines.
So we went there, but I was late because
I think it's called Helium.
Maybe, yeah. So
Look,
maybe.
Okay.
I completely missed their party. So I got there when they were leaving, like walking out. Then Joy stayed with me. I've been taking Joy to school and like daycare, picking her up from daycare like this whole week before they left. So I've been staying at my mom's, and we all been sleeping right there. I don't know if you've seen. Well, you didn't.
I was not up there.
But there was like a little fake bed that was in the living room where we've been sleeping.
Boys, I'm like Nightbot.
Like an air mattress type thing.
It's like a beanbag mattress. I don't know where they got it from. It's crazy.
Okay. And it was it just you and Jayla that drove up?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I know it sounds like you and Jayla's mom have some issues.
Really?
Are you currently dating, in a relationship? Anything? Okay. Okay, that gives me some good background. So you're just came in town because of some family stuff. It happens to be your daughter's birthday.
James' dad just went into the ICU. My aunt Dixie, she just had like 4 surgeries. So it's been like, you know how it goes when there's something bad happening. It's always in threes. Yeah, that's what my mom always taught me.
I was saying a similar thing not too long ago, Justin.
So that's the only reason we stayed this long, or I would have just left. And then it was my nephew's birthday on the 7th, which was yesterday. So I would have left, but then my mom started feeling some kind of way because her husband's dad was in the ICU, and then her aunt is probably about to die. Both of them, like I think all 3 of them are probably about to actually die. So my mom
all 3 of them, dang. Golly, all 3 of them had to die at the same time. Dang, golly. You know what I'm saying? Good God. Type of Kurt, all 3 of us finna die. All 3 of them? Not one will? Good God. You know what I'm saying?
But I've been telling her, like, my PTSD is bad. I need to go back home.
Okay. Okay, and your plan, when were you planning on heading back home?
I literally was like in the middle of like putting my stuff in the car when the officers came up. Like I didn't know what was going on. My computer is on my mom's stairs. Like that was here already. Somebody brought it to her and I was just taking it. That was the only thing I was missing.
And in all of those hours, he never once showed grief for Willana.
Do you know who is Willana Bibbs?
Willana is a girl that was Ann's friend that I was messing with for a second, and then I found out she was Ann's friend, and I stopped talking to her, and my mom really liked her, and they still be talking. We still have communication.
She ain't talking no more because you killed her.
I don't know. We still talk to her every once in a while. She sent me some money that she owed me earlier.
She sent you money earlier today? She sent you money?
Mm-hmm.
What, how'd she send you money?
Apple Pay, because I don't have, you know what I mean?
How much money did she owe you?
It was just my money that I had sent to her that she hadn't sent back to me. It was like $1,200.
So you guys were kind of seeing each other until you figured out she was friends with Ann? I
met her. I originally met her through Ann. And then me, her, and Ann had a threesome one time.
How long have you known Willana?
Not long.
Williana?
Two friends having threesomes with each other?
I've only known
Weird
like,
junk that.
Since right around Jonesboro. Like
Y'all supposed to be best friends having sex with each other?
No, since like March.
It's weird.
I haven't known her long. I met her during one of Ann's down periods where she was okay.
Okay.
Her and Ann were prostituting and doing crazy stuff around Atlanta and Vegas and everywhere. They were traveling, just doing crazy stuff together.
You said your mom likes Willie though?
A lot.
How did your mom meet Willie?
One time I was having a panic attack, like one of these PTSD episodes, and I think I fainted, and she went in my phone and called my mom.
Okay, so she was with you?
We were like I said, Ann was okay for a little while, and I was trying to like get her back on her meds and get her into rehab. So that's when I started coming around them. So Ann was there also.
Okay. So you said the last time you talked to her was today when she paid you that money?
Yeah, we were texting. We text. Like that's our only form of communication. We don't we iMessage because we kind of fell out.
Why'd you guys fall out?
Just when I realized just who she was and that she had tried to set me up with Ann and just crazy stuff.
Like she tried to set you up so like Ann could do something to you?
Mm-hmm. They all had a plot together to murder me.
When did that happen?
I turned it into the police with.
That's part of it?
Mm-hmm. It was a guy named Rocks and Crips that they were trying to like get me to go sell jewelry to, and then the plan was they were gonna jump out and murder me.
Hey.
Okay, and is she one of the? I know you said some of the people that tried to help her set you up like came clean to you afterwards. She's not one of those ones.
They were. I knew that they were friends, like when I first met her, but I thought she was a friend that was trying to help her. And then later on, I found out that she just liked all the same stuff that she liked, and probably had a mental illness also.
When was the last time you saw Willie?
I don't know. I can't. Like,
It's something about Crimson when it comes to Duke. You know what I'm saying? I don't know why you keep talking about Duke getting busted. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what's coming to Crimson. Keep talking about Duke. You know, kind of weirded me out a little bit, Crimson. You know what I'm saying? You keep talking about Duke. You said it like 3 times. Duke getting busted. Scared for that Duke. You know what I'm saying? And Duke.
Okay.
Yeah.
Why you talking about his Duke so much, man? I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Again, just like some other stuff, it might come to you, which is fine. If it does,
Sweet,
just
bro.
let me know. And if it doesn't, it's not a big deal, right? What else can you tell me about Willie? Like, does she drive? How does she get around?
She drives.
Do you know, does she like have her own car or anything like that?
The last time I seen her, she had a
Oh my God, this chat is hilarious.
Something happened with that, and she had her dad's Toyota. Toyota Camry.
So you said her and Ann were like prostituting themselves?
Yep. And there was videos and crazy stuff with it.
I don't know who telling the truth, man. Talking about they was plotting to murder him.
In the military?
How long I been live streaming?
I don't know her.
You don't know her like that?
I mean, you know her well enough to kill her.
Anything significant about
Hey, can you look up for me, man? I'm not gonna lie. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm very addicted to eye contact. So it's like when you're not showing me eye contact, I kind of get a little bit weirded out. Like when we're talking with each other, like look at me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like look at my face when I'm talking to you. You know what I'm saying? Like one thing about me, bro, and I know I spook a lot of people out with that, is I freaking look people in the eyes like OD, y'all, bro. Like in real life, y'all, I be looking people dead in the eyes. Like when I'm talking to you, I just believe in that. When I'm talking to you, it's not like a scare tactic. I don't even try to do it. It's just I show you my full attention. And I just like looking people in the eyes because I feel like eyes can tell a lot about a person. You know what I mean? Like eyes speak when a mouth doesn't. You know what I'm saying? So I just like look at people in the eyes. You know what I mean? I'm just very comfortable in uncomfortable situations, in uncomfortable conversations. Yeah. You can't talk to me, bro, and be scared of eye contact. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like I'm not OD with it. I'm not finna be heck yeah. Right. I ain't OD with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just if we're talking, I'm gonna look at you. And we're not talking, then I'm gonna look away from you. You know what I'm saying? Like if we're talking like this, I'm gonna look. We're not. You know what I'm saying?
Like who reached out to who about the money?
Just strong on eye contact, you know?
I really don't remember.
Okay.
But I had asked her for it because I knew I had those late fees.
For the rent.
Okay. So I'm not sure who brought it up first, but I know I said something about it today because I knew I needed the extra money for the rent, and she sent it to me.
Me too.
Okay.
I want to be like me so
those
bad.
iMessages will be on your phone. Okay.
Like I said, her and my mom, I told my mom not to keep speaking to her because her and Ann were friends, and she told me if she ever found out she was trying to set me up with Ann, she'd do something to her and all this crazy stuff. But
saying, why you not looking me in my eyes?
Behind my back, and I told my mom that wasn't cool because that wasn't somebody that I wanted to be with or somebody that should have ever had any conversation with my, like my parents.
What does Williana look like?
She's cute. She's really cute.
She
tall, brown skin.
Okay. She got tats, piercings, anything like that?
I know she has tats.
Do you know what any of them look like?
I know she has a neck tat and a tat on her butt. Those are two that I remember the most.
Do you remember what the neck tat looked like?
It said broken. I don't remember what side, but we had a whole conversation about it because I was gonna name one of my one of the things that I was doing, about to do. I was gonna name it broken, and that kind of started our conversation about it.
Okay. Do you remember what you were doing?
Now we're
My friend to come down.
We're gonna skip. You know what I'm saying? A little of this, you know what I'm saying? I want to get into the what's the name. There we go. Skip into this a little bit. Freak going on with the video, man. The freak.
Always had a kind of bad relationship.
He kind of pissing me off. Just keep on talking, and I don't like this and all like that. You know, I'm just trying to get to the cream of the crop. I'm trying to get to the tea, man.
Everybody.
Did you shoot her or not?
I haven't really seen Jayla. You get what I'm saying? So I just keep to myself. Like my grandmother and my
26 felonies
who raised me, and they're not here anymore. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So once they died, it wasn't a real reason for me to come back. Like me and my mom just started speaking a couple months ago.
Then he brought up a police report from about 2 weeks before Mother's Day.
Did you end up talking to the police during that one?
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks ago. What happened?
Nothing, because they seen she was having a schizophrenic episode, and they took her to the hospital.
Okay.
That's all that happened.
Is there any reason that it seems like she likes to say that you have a gun?
That's Ann's favorite thing to say, because when she found out my criminal record, that was one of the things, like, people accuse, like, I told her about the time I got into a fight out by Americana, and the guy was, like, with his girlfriend at the gas station, and he said I had a gun. It was really my phone in my pocket. I got charged with a gun. Right.
Really?
Right.
How you get charged with a gun? That's not how the police work, bro. You're lying. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're not finna charge you with a gun unless they have the gun, bro. You know what I'm saying? It don't matter what people say. You don't have a gun on you, bro. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna charge you with the gun. It's fact. That's false, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, same thing when I got in the fight. When I got in the fight at the what's the name, bro? Girl said I had a gun. They couldn't charge me, you know what I'm saying, with the gun until they found my gun. You know, they searched my car and everything. You know, I was lying, but you know, they searched the car and they found my gun on me. You know what I mean? Then that's when they really ain't charged me with the gun though. I ain't gonna lie to you. They didn't charge me with the gun. I forgot. They didn't charge me with the gun. Basically, they looked on the camera to see if I pointed a gun because the girl said I had a gun. The little boyfriend that I beat up, the girl said I had a little gun and whatnot. And I did pull out my gun because I thought he had a gun and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But I was basically clutched like he had a gun. I pulled out my gun. You feel me? I was gonna blow him down. I ain't gonna lie to you. No act. You feel me? But seeing he was pump faking, I went around the pump and beat the brakes off on him like he stole something. You know what I'm saying? But she said I had a gun. They went and looked at the freaking camera to see if I pointed the gun because you know, I live in Georgia. You know, if I don't point the gun at you, they can't charge me with it. So I didn't get charged with a gun. I only got charged with misdemeanor battery. And if I would have pointed the gun at him, that would have got charged. But yeah, man. I mean, they can't say you got to. I mean, unless you got a gun on you, they can't charge you with no gun unless you got a gun. They can't just charge you with a gun because somebody say you got a gun, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I heard you correctly, you know what I mean? Like, tell me it was just my phone, so they just charged you with a gun and they didn't have no evidence that you had a gun. Come on, bro. Stop lying, bro. That's why I think you lying about them 26 felonies. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I told her about the time I got into a fight out by Americana.
Now, if you got charged with the fight and misdemeanor battery, okay, you got charged with it, bro. You said, like, hold on, let me see.
And the guy was like with his girlfriend at the gas station, and he said I had a gun. It was really my phone in my pocket. I got charged with a gun. Right.
How you get charged with a gun and it was just like, and you didn't have no gun? You're not gonna get charged with something if like, come on, y'all. Y'all see what I'm saying? Like, what is he talking about, bro? You're not gonna get charged with a gun, bro, if you don't have a gun. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just your phone, so why'd you get charged with a gun then? You know what I'm saying? Why did you get charged with a gun then if you didn't have a gun? It's just your phone? They okay, you say you had a gun, where the gun at, bro? You know what I'm saying? Where the gun at? I don't give a dang what that mother ever say. If that mother ever can say I got a gun and I ain't got no gun, you know what I mean? I ain't got no gun. Mother effer, you cannot charge me and I ain't got no gun despite what that mother ever say. You gotta find a gun. Find a gun. Okay, he said I have a gun with a gun. Come on, bro. You lying, bro.
Right. That's why I said you guys don't always get it right.
No.
So
I can tell you that if I tried to take that case anywhere now,
right,
it's not even worth our time. How do you prove it?
They never was seen on camera with a gun.
So how they gonna charge you with a gun, bro? Like you a liar, bro. Like you're a liar, bro. How they gonna charge you with a gun you don't even have?
They found me in Americana, like, waiting on my friend to come downstairs. I was parked at his house when the police came, and the guy said I had a gun. They checked me. All I had was a big ass, like, at the time, like an Android phone in my pocket.
So they charged you with a phone?
On the video from the gas station, they tried to say it was a gun in my pocket on the camera. That's how they charged me. Never found me with a gun. Never had a gun, but I got a gun charged from me. So Ann knows that. So that's Ann's favorite thing to say, because she knows that.
Oh, that don't.
I threatened her, or that I beat her up, or that I had a gun. Because in Georgia, it's a friendly state. If somebody
you're in Georgia, bro, Georgia is an open carry state. What are you talking about? You lying, bro? Bro, Georgia is an open carry state, bro. It's legal for you to have guns here. You're lying, bro. He lying. I live in Georgia. Oh. You said Georgia. I didn't even know you was freaking in Georgia. Motherfucker, you lying. What's an open carry state? What are you talking about? We can carry guns legally here. You know what I'm saying? What are you talking about? Unless you a felon. Oh, you a felon. I forgot. Oh, yeah, I guess he got them 26 felonies. I forgot. You know what I'm saying? You're a felon. You know what I'm saying? So that probably is the case right there. You know, a man with a felon. You know, a gun with a felon. But still, though, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't got a gun on you, they can't charge you with a gun. Despite if they looking at the camera, you tell them it's your phone. If you ain't got a gun, bro, like, I'm telling you, bro. The police cannot charge you with something, bro, if they don't have the evidence that you have. Like, you look on camera, bro, if they don't find the gun on you, they cannot charge you with a gun, bro. They don't find the gun in your possession, bro. You know, possession of a firearm, you know what I'm saying? If he a felon, bro, he can't carry a gun around. If he a felon like he say he is. But the police will not charge you, bro, unless they found the evidence. You know what I'm saying? Unless they found the evidence, bro. You know what I mean? They're not finna just go off camera and you saying, oh, it's your phone, it's your phone. Unless you really had a gun on you. Bro, he had a gun on him, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro had a gun, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro. Either you had a gun or you just lying about this.
If a woman calls and says a man did anything, the man automatically goes to jail.
Okay.
And then they figure it out. Then with the saying somebody did something, she figured out what a terroristic threat was. So that's the first time. Ange robbed me twice or 3 times now. I don't know. It's been so many. But the first time that she did it, her and another girl that we were sleeping with, they called the police and said that I threatened to shoot them, but they weren't even around each other. So they pinned it as a terroristic threat because they both heard it, even though one was at Hooters and one was in a lift.
Okay.
And I went to jail for that immediately also and had to fight that, and that got dismissed because they found out Ann was lying the same way. You know what I'm saying? So, but I still went to jail and got charged. And
He's a saint.
Back before Atlanta, I mean, did you ever fuck around with guns?
The one thing by Americana was here, but I've never got caught with a gun.
He also told the detective, directly, that he had never been a weapon person, but liked fighting instead.
I never had a gun. Like, I never was a gun guy. I like to fight. I've always been a fighting guy. Never was a gun guy.
On May 12th, a balloon
feel that.
release was held in Willana's honor.
Feel that.
An awareness march was also...
But you better get with the program before you get switched up. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Better get with the program and get switched up. I'm a fighting guy too, bro. I'm just like you, bro. I've been putting switch to booty my whole life. You know what I mean? But you gotta understand, you got these dudes out here that don't know how to fight. You feel me? So they're not gonna fight you, shoot you. You know what I mean? So I've understood that. You know what I mean? You're not gonna fight me, you're gonna shoot me. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta pull out that shorty with the 40. He wear it in his glory. I'm trying to catch a body and tell my homies a story. Shorty got the 40. He ain't playing no games. He's trying to shorty. He trying to catch a name, huh? You know what I'm saying? So I had to get that 40. You know what I mean? Because I realized these dudes out here ain't gonna fight me, bro. These dudes out here ain't no gangsters. They just scared. You know what I mean? A lot of scary dudes with guns, scared to get switched to booty, scared to get belt to booty, so he's gonna pull out a gun and shoot you. Not even a killer, he's just scared. You know what I'm saying? So I realized there's a whole bunch of scary motherfuckers walking around with guns. This motherfucker will kill me because he's scared of me. You know what I'm saying? He ain't no killer for real. A motherfucker will kill you because he's scared of you, bro. You know what I mean? So I understood that. I'm like, all right. These motherfuckers, these little soft motherfuckers ain't fighting out there. You know what I mean? They're gonna kill you.
So organized in her name.
So I had to get with the
Willana's
program.
sister posted something that stood out from everything else being said at the time. The post was lengthy, but here is the summary of what she wrote. I would have deep regret right now if I knew I never tried to
piss
talk
again,
to my
chat.
sister, and if I never warned her about the decisions and choices she was making in her life. I swear this is the one thing that is keeping me somewhat sane. Yes, she would get mad at me, but she always knew I was looking out for her best interests at heart whenever we reconnected. It hurts me because she would always tell me and our parents to let her go through it, but I would always say to her,
Let her go through it. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, when these kids get grown, they think they know everything. Let her go through it. Why you got to go through it? Let her go through it. Why do you have to go through it when you have people here to help you not go through it? The stupidest thing that kids say is, well, you did it. Well, you did it. I know I did it, but I'm trying to help you not do the same thing that I did, buffoon. Kids think they okay since my mom and dad, you did it. So just because mom and dad did it, I mean, your little stupid stuff, so you're going to be a fool just like your mom and your daddy. Instead of me doing the same thing that my mom and dad did, let me listen to my mom and dad so I won't do the same thing that they did. Yeah, just let me go through it. Why you just want to go through it when you got people that can help you not go through it? Not saying she dead on her own, but I'm just like, when you get older, stop thinking you know everything. I don't know how God blessed me with this wisdom, bro, but I just wasn't like no ordinary kid growing up, bro. It's like I wanted to listen to my mom. I wanted to listen to my dad, bro, when it came to thing, bro. Because I seen my brother. That's what made me actually see my brother and my sister life go hard. I seen them destroy their own lives, bro. For no reason. I'm like, shout out, if you just listen. Like my brother made his life 10 times harder than what it had to be. He's still recovering. My sister made her life 10 times harder than what it had to be. All because you don't want to listen. All because you think you know everything. I'm like, like, all you had to do was listen. Literally, bro.
Why would I want someone I love to go through something that they don't have to when
And then you start bragging about this. You start bragging. I mean, I've been through the struggle. I've been through the struggle. You ain't have to go through the struggle, mother effer. Mother effer, it's like you want to go through the struggle. It's like y'all mother effers, I want to go through. It's like you want a story, bro. It's just weird. You want a story? You want a struggle story? That's how it seems. That's how it seems when it comes to these little stupid mother effers. You want a struggle story? You want to tell mother effers you got it out the mud, mother effer? Mama kicked me out the house, man. I was sleeping in my car for such and such amount of time, and after that, had to bounce job to job, man. But it was hard out here for a player. Mother effers just want a struggle story. Mother effers want to have a struggle story so bad so they can tell when they make it. Mother effer, you probably won't even make it. A lot of y'all mother effers don't even make it, so you just struggling for no dang reason. Stop trying to get a struggle story, man. Listen to your mama, your daddy. You know what I mean? Listen to your mama, your daddy, you stupid fool. I'm trying to tell you, I be seeing through a lot of y'all. That's why you don't want to listen. She wouldn't have a struggle story. I don't want to listen. I want to struggle, man. I want to struggle. Oh, let my kids struggle. I'm going to let you struggle, boy. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let you struggle. I promise you. Oh, you going to struggle. I bet you going to bite the grain. And then he going to go out there lying telling, yeah, mama and daddy would never fuck me. Man, you better get the heck out of my face. Mama and daddy would never fuck me, man. Mama and daddy keep me out when I need them the most. I'll stop talking to my son in life. You know what I'm saying? I'll start talking to my son in life. I'll throw that little mother effer away. Mother effer, you get on this dang internet talking about I ain't never took care of you. Mother effer, you cut off. I cut off my son too, on mother. Bro, I told you, I'm that type of person. Hey, bro, don't snake me, bro. Don't do that, you little weird son. You weird. Got a little weird little son. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, bro. I'm telling you, I'm be that one type of dad, bro. At the end of the day, I'm human before dad. Bro, don't do that junk, bro. Don't cap my name, but
see where the road.
You'll never hear from dad again.
Willana's funeral was held
Mother
on
F.
May 22nd, 2021, at QA Cantrell Funeral Services in East Point, Michigan. A dove release was also held that day.
Why you had to go
Justin
through
Wright's
it?
trial began in Scott County District Court. On April
Built
10th,
like a second lawn.
2023, Justin Lamont Wright was found.
Well, got thick. Well, got thick up in that jail cell. That's what they do to you. Daddy getting you thick. Get up, boy. You know what I'm saying? Time to take a shower, boy. Go in that cell, boy. Put your hands behind your back, boy. Get your lunch, boy. It's time to eat, you boy. I could never be a slave. You know what I'm saying? He's a slave now. He's a slave. Your daddy telling you when to eat. Your daddy telling you when you go back in that cell. You are state's property now. But yet you supposed to be a criminal. You a slave. That's how you know this world's stupid. These mother effers bragging about being slaves. That's something I keep to myself. 26 felonies, mother effer, I'm keeping that to myself. You know what I'm saying? I'm keeping it to myself. I was a slave 26 times. Oh, shoot. I was a slave one time. I don't even like telling y'all that. I was a slave one time. I was like, man, I gotta get out of here, man. I'm a slave. I'm a slave. You know what I'm saying? Boy, a slave thinking he tough. Like I said, I'm gonna open y'all eyes up about this little fake and goofy world, man. I'm telling y'all, man. Only a certain few of us think like this, man. I'm a freaking rewire your little stank brain. I'm gonna rewire your little stank spirit. I'm gonna rewire your little stank heart. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rewire your brain. Your brain messed up, fogged up. I know I got a whole bunch of fake super thugs watching me right now. Look at them. Built like a sack of laundry. Man, you got a good life, man. Stop trying to mess your life up. Now, I don't know who need to hear this, but you got a good life. Look at him. Trying to act like he tough, man. Sit your little butt down somewhere for you be a slave. You know what I mean? Yeah, I speak that real. That's why people don't like it here. You know what I mean? I try to make you uncomfortable. Man, sit down and play Fortnite. Man, sit down and play some 2K or something. But stop trying to mess up your life to have a little struggle story. You ain't like that for real. Sit down and watch some J. Willie Silly. Sit your butt down somewhere.
Guilty of first-degree homicide. After the verdict, a friend of Willana wrote,
and then you got these people talking about facts. I'm talking the whole time talking about some of you mother effers. Some of you mother effers be trying to act so hard in my chat. Man, shut your little stupid mouth up. Trying to sound so hard.
You can rest in peace, Willana Bibbs.
Look at Tony.
In our hearts, baby.
Facts, I'm not a thug.
I know.
No, you ain't, you mother effer.
Family got justice for you. The sentencing came on June 14th, 2023. Justin Wright was sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole.
That made me foul right there.
Another video when the verdict came in
and
reflected on everything that had happened.
Life without parole, I love that.
Her own experience with Justin to what she knew about Willana giving more insight into the backstory of how she was able to escape.
Good, I love
After
it.
sentencing,
I love
Justin
it.
filed an appeal. His appeal attorney attempted to argue ineffective assistance of counsel, framing it as a structural error in hopes that it would be heard on direct appeal. The state argued against it. The Iowa Court of Appeals dismissed the appeal.
Man, you are a black man. Yo, let me tell you who you is, bro. You are a black man, bro. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about. Them 26 felonies that you got. You think they trying to hear about your appeal? You know what I mean? Be real. Come on, bro. You a black man in America. Motherfucker, they ain't trying to hear nothing you talking about.
On January 9th, 2025.
Motherfucker got 26 felonies talking about an appeal.
Continued to honor her daughter.
God almighty,
on 22nd birthday, September 11th, 2022, she organized a celebration of Willana's life at Briar Creek Shopping Center in North Carolina. On a day she would have been celebrating Mother's Day with her daughter, she lost her. I hope these stories help you recognize warning signs and encourage you to seek help or offer support before it's too late. I'll see you in the next episode of Crime of Passion. Thank you for watching.
That is my child's father, Jay Wright. And now that I think about it, I used to watch true crime videos like this all the time. And he used to make little slick comments when I used to watch these videos like, "You're scaring me," like you be watching stuff like this like you're plotting something on me or something. Me plotting on you. And honestly, as crazy as it sounds, I feel like me watching those videos and seeing how things go wrong or how people successfully escape from domestic violence situations helped me out in this situation a lot. Where do we even begin? I remember I spent my birthday at the mental institution voluntarily because I checked myself in because thankfully I was able to escape from him and get back to my hometown. But then he called my mom on the phone, and I kid you not, I'll never forget this. He called my mom on the phone and his exact words were, "Where's your daughter? I'm coming to her." And of course, my mom acted like she didn't know where I was. I told her, just play along with you don't know where I am and I'll figure out what to do next. So I thought my brightest idea was to go to the mental institution. I know I can't get out and you can't get in. So I was like, yep, that's exactly what I'm about to do. I am going to go voluntarily check myself in because at this point, it's too much going on, y'all. I was in neck braces and all types of stuff. This man beat me black, blue, purple, and all type. I was all the colors of the rainbow. Okay. And now,
and you was all colors of rainbow, black, blue, orange, pink, purple. Good God. Oh, shoot. Ain't funny. You know what I'm saying? But how many beatings you needed till you got out of that relationship? She said she was all colors of the rainbow. Black, blue, purple, orange, pink. You know what I'm saying? She was every color of the rainbow. You know what I mean? And I bet you he was saying sorry. How many times you got to take them beatings? So you had to become every color on the rainbow to understand that motherfucker's an abuser? You know what I mean? I bet you he said sorry. Baby, I'm sorry. Just had a little bad day at work. You know how life is, man. Hard out here for a black man. You know, they love trying to, it's hard out here for a black man, baby. So sorry, baby, that ain't me. It's just stressed out, baby. You know what I mean? Then she forgive him. You know what I'm saying? Bust them doonies down. That's all you gotta do to most of these women that got low self-esteem. Just apologize and then give them some good balls. Give them some good penis and balls. You know what I'm saying? Give them all penis and balls. Give them a little rose of card. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Next day, watch your mouth. Motherfucker, I thought that wasn't you. You know what I'm saying? I thought that wasn't you, motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I said, watch your mouth. Don't you ever talk to me like that again. Whole time he's Ike. You know what I mean? Ike Jr. Oh, I said watch your mouth. Cook me some eggs. I want you in that kitchen cooking chicken and butt nigga. Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to slap you like that. I didn't mean to do it. Bro, slap the taste out your mouth 3 times. I didn't mean to do it. I didn't mean to do it, babe. It's just stress, babe. I need some help. Need some help, babe. Like, please. I'm sorry. Okay, I forgive you. Penis and ball. Next day. What's going on, babe? No, I'm chilling. You know, just smacking the taste out of the mouth, turning to
Finish me.
every type of rainbow.
Child of God. Me?
Well, child of God, you should have common sense then. No guy was saying, my child, can you please leave? You know what I mean? Child of God, we got common sense then. You child of God.
Quick background story. Me and Willano, at the time, before all of this went down, we were really, really close. Like, that was my best friend for real. Like,
I ain't gonna lie, Baby Boy went outside. Promise you. Ain't no dude ever doing me like how he did Baby Boy. Bro freaking grabbed that man behind the freaking, what's the name? You know what I mean? Choking that man, licked the man head. Man, Baby Boy went outside. Jody, bro. But Jody went out bad. You know what I'm saying? Man, you would slap him. Then he slapped the taste out his head when he got up.
like this. You would not see her and not see me, vice versa. It got to a point where we were doing trips together. We was going to Vegas together. Like, that was my girl for real. Now, this is on both of them because as my baby father, why are you trying to pursue my friend? And as my friend, why are you trying to pursue my baby father? But we're
both weird.
Fast forward past that part.
Kind of bad.
As you guys saw, there was
I don't think she got makeup on either.
Interview that me and Willano went on. If you could see, my face is caked.
Not her real hair, probably. That's her real hair. No, they ain't real.
I would beat the fuck up underneath. So I had to kick
I don't think she got makeup on. I think she natural.
So when we went to this interview, I could look like nothing was wrong. Now, this is a very crucial part of this story because, okay, I don't want to cry. Hold on. Just because I remember it so vividly, like before I even escaped. Let's go back. It got to a point where we're in the apartment, all 3 of us. It's me, my baby father, Willano, and my daughter. All 4 of us, my bad.
I ain't gonna lie, a lot of these women be bald. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? Like a lot of these women bald, gang. And they don't want you to understand, they bald, gang. You know what I mean? Straight up, they be putting all them type of chemicals in their head. Be bald like I don't know what. You know what I'm saying? That's why they be wearing them wigs. Put all them type of chemicals. You haven't be bald, you know what I'm saying? Having bald eyelashes. You know what I mean? Not having no eyelashes. You see, look at her.
And
she rarely got any eyelashes. She got a little bit of eyelashes.
She got to witnessing
the eyelashes be gone.
To me, it's like something clicked in her mind shortly. And she was like,
bald.
We got to get out of here or we're going to die. Literally, those were her exact words to me. She was like, we got to get out of here or we're going to die. And I was like, okay. Now, Jay Wright Nasty Ass wanted us to go get checked because he was being freaky deaky, and he just wanted to make sure, you know, everybody was just staying clean in the circle. So I booked us an appointment, me and Willano. Well, Willano booked the appointment because I didn't have no phone. Willano booked me and her the appointment to go get checked at CVS. And like the Ready Med, whatever, Minute Clinic, whatever. And I told her, as soon as we got to CVS, we were going to call for help. We were going to try to get help. Okay, we were going to tell the people, because he wasn't going to come into the appointment with us, obviously. So I told her we was going to get help. But I don't know. It's like the light bulb went the freak off. And she ended up even telling Justin that I had the idea of us escaping. Which just ended up, I just got my ass beat even more.
I've been saying, see, a lot of people say they child of God. You know, I'm not what's the name? You know what I'm saying? Look, let me go see y'all.
Which just ended up, I just got my ass beat even more.
Yeah, I mean, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, I don't be understanding when y'all be like, y'all a child of God. You can't just say you're a child of God and don't live his child of God, but getting busted open, child of God, but having sexual morality, child of God, but having threesomes, child of God, but cursing. You understanding that, John? You can't just say you're a child of God. You know what I'm saying? That's not something you just say. That's something you got to actually be. You know what I mean? How you a child of God? Please tell me. You know what I mean? Please. Well, I'm a child of God because, I was created by God. So were demons. You know what I'm saying? So were demons. You feel me? So was Satan. Satan, you know, Satan was created by God, right? You know that, right? Nah, I mean, just because you was created by God, that don't make you a child. I'm not finna get into all that though, but you gotta read the Bible on your own, you know what I'm saying? Child of God having threesomes.
But anyways.
What kind of child of God doing
remember,
that?
I'm not from this country, okay? So I was not really familiar with R. Kelly, who R. Kelly is, what R. Kelly was.
But you was familiar with threesomes and busting dukes, right? You know what I'm saying? You was familiar with that. You know what I'm saying? You was familiar with that lifestyle.
I know what was going on.
But Africa, what y'all doing? Africa, y'all threesomes and all that?
So when it was like, okay, R. Kelly's my mentor, it's like, okay, right over my head. Right over my head. That should have been the biggest of the flags, of the reddest of the flags of them all. But no, I'm thinking, oh, okay, cool. Years later, and I still cannot believe this is reality. Like, I know it's reality, obviously, but I still, like, cannot fathom this shit at all. Being my real life, like, this shit is crazy. And before anybody jumps down my throat and up my ass, nobody deserves to die, period. Nobody should be, I wish we lived in a world where people were God-fearing people and people knew that they were never bigger than the program to be taking people out, okay? And I'm not even gonna get into it being about money or what it was about or what, at the end of the day, at the end of the plot, nobody should be taking nobody's life. And I'm glad she got the justice that she deserves. He did get life in prison, no parole. Yeah. And then this happened on Mother's Day is crazy. It's crazy. So yeah, I'm at the mental hospital, I'm hiding, and then days later, I get a call from my mom, and she's like, I don't know why the police just called me and are trying to identify you as being deceased because I know you're in the mental hospital, but they have somebody deceased and your ID is on the scene. I can't make this shit up. This shit is, it's just crazy. Moral of the story, domestic violence is not a joke. For real. And all of that, oh, why don't you leave sooner? Why don't you leave?
Please
earlier?
answer that,
Why
please.
don't you? Literally, Willana was just trying to leave. That's according to
So why she didn't leave?
Justin's sister. According to, she was just trying to leave at the moment. And that cost her life. So for y'all who
talking
are
about you.
talking about people need to do this and do that,
You do.
until you're in the situation.
Oh God, here we go. Here we go, y'all. Till you're in this situation. That's the thing, bro. I'll never be in this situation. The thing, buffoon. You know what I'm saying? Till you're in this situation. That's the thing. A lot of people will never be in this situation. I mean, usually it's, just saying, like, usually the red flags are there. You know, you women just, you know what I mean? It's not hard to leave. Like, stop it, bro. Just stop it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, stop it, bro. You feel me? Like, you can leave, bro. Stop it. He's not with you 24/7. Unless you locked up in some chains or something. You weren't locked up in no chains. Literally seeing you get bruised up and everything. Literally seeing you go visit this man when he was in jail. You know what I mean? Talking about you were excited. What are you talking about? You still was going to visit him in jail. Literally seen the video in this video. So what are you talking about, gang? Could have left him right then and there. He in jail. But you still chose to stay with him. You know what I'm saying? Bro in jail. He ain't got no authority. He ain't got nothing to get you free. You still go to jail and visit him. You know what I'm saying? Freak out my face, bro. You feel me? I ain't trying to hear about all that your situation. Man, look. Hey, bro. Promise you. Hey, bro. Like I said, when it comes to me, bro, because men could be in domestic violence situations too when it comes to women, bro. Don't play that crazy junk. First time you hit me, bro, I'm gone. You hit me straight like that. I don't like that crazy junk. I don't like that toxic junk. Don't all that little crazy and toxic junk. But get the freak away from me with that junk. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Ain't wasn't none of that toxic junk, that crazy junk, that crazy acting junk. I promise you. Get the freak away from me, bro. Don't put your hands on me, bro. You know what I mean? That's just word up. You know what I mean? No woman put your hands on me, straight up. You know what I mean? Smack me, bro, I'm done. You feel me? Straight up. Don't put your hands on me, because I ain't gonna put my hands on you. You know what I mean? Women be thinking they could put their hands on men and all that. Like I said, I'm not one of that equal rights, equal fight stuff, because I don't hit women. I don't hit women. So yeah, let me go and just hold you in your place before you say that in my chat, you little soft old boy. You know what I mean? You was finna say that too. Look at him. Equal rights, equal fights. Go ahead and just hit the backspace button. You know what I mean? I don't agree with you when it comes to that, you stupid buffoon. You know what I'm saying? Look at him. Built like a sack of laundry. Equal rights, equal fights. Oh my God. You know what I mean? Men actually think they can hit women. Bro, why would I hit somebody I know I can beat? That's the weakest thing ever. You know what I'm saying? You say, who was finna say that? Probably you, Key Too Solid. Somebody was been saying, I felt the spirit around this mother effer. Somebody was finna type it. Somebody else finna type. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else finna say it. I'm telling you right now. I don't know who it is, but that motherfucker looking at me just like this. That motherfucker looking at you like this. Motherfucker hit the backspace button. Built like a sack of lunch. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, your boy Jay, you know, is out. I'm finna go bake me a cake. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, I'm in the mood for some cake. You know what I mean? 2 hours and 47 minutes. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody that joined the stream. Like I said, man, make sure y'all subscribe, man. You know what I mean? Subscribe, turn on. He said, send me a piece. I don't know, you freaking dummy. You know what I mean? But like I was saying though, make sure y'all, man, turn on post notifications, subscribe, turn on the bell. Whatever you need to know about your boy Jay.